Hey friends, tonight we're going to practice equivalent fractions one more time. So remember, fractions have a numerator and denominator, and we learned that fractions, even though their numerators and denominators might be different, they can sometimes be equivalent. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that today. Let's go ahead. So Rochelle drew the number lines that were below. She broke this whole number line into sixths, and she broke this one into thirds, because you see the 6 on the bottom and the 3 on the bottom of this number line. They're both the same exact amount. They go from 0 to 1 both times, and they just are divided up differently. So which fraction is equivalent to 2 sixths? So we're going to find 2 sixths on the first number line. I'm going to go ahead and draw that. Here we go. 1, 2 sixths. So if we would go directly down, we would see that 1/3 is also that same distance from 0 to 2 sixths as it is from 0 to 1/3. So 1/3 is equivalent to 2 sixths because it is at the same spot. We're going to draw a line from each fraction to an equivalent fraction over here. And we're going to use fraction strips to help us. So first, step 1, we're going to use fraction strips to model each fraction. So 3/4 would look like this. 1/3 would look like this, 3/6 would look like this, and 2/3 would look like this. And we're going to match them from that side to over on this side, where we have 4/8, 6/8, 4/6, and 2/6. The next thing we're going to do is match the fraction strips that show equal parts, okay? So we have 3/4 and 3/6, 6/8 and 4/8, 1/3 and 2/3, and 2/6 and 4/6. So we're going to go ahead and draw lines that actually match these parts. So if we're looking at 3/4, we can match up with 6/8. 1/3 matches up with 2/6. And then you can see how these ones are match up, and then 3/4 and 6/8 match up. And then you can also see that 3/6 and 4/8 match up. And then also we can see that 2/3 and 4/6 match up. So we're using those fraction strips, putting them side by side, shading in the parts for each fraction and seeing which ones match up. One last example. Evan thinks that 2/4 and 4/8 are equivalent fractions. Is Evan correct? So the first thing we have to do is draw the number line showing the 4ths and the 8ths. And here are our number lines. They're the same exact spot. So this one is 0, and this one, it would be 1 for both of them. And then this one's going to we're going to go ahead and label those number lines. So this one is broken off into 4ths. So this would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and of course 4/4, which equals 1 whole. Down here, we're going to label this number line with the 8ths. So we have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and then we have 8/8, which equals 1 whole. That looks almost like a 9. Sorry about that. So we're taking a look at 2/4. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our jumps. 1/4, 2/4, and 4/8. And we're seeing, are they equivalent? Are they going to match up? So here we go. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. And if I can make a line going from this one to this one, and that would show that they are equivalent on these number lines. So are 2/4 and 4/8 at the same point on the number line? Yes. Evan is correct. Good job, my friend Evan. So 2/4 and 4/8 are most definitely equivalent fractions. All right, friends, go ahead and practice this a little bit more tonight, and we'll practice some more in class tomorrow. Great job.